Ihan finaalissa ohjelmasarjalla on tänään arvovaltaisia vieraita, kun tänne MTV3 aitioon Hartwall Areenalle on saapunut kuuluisa jääkiekkoagentti Don Baisley. Welcome to Finland, Don.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Here. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
And this is definitely not your first time here in Finland.
No, I'm guessing I've been 50 or 60 times. You know?
So when did you actually arrive to Finland?
I just came on Thursday.
Okay. So do you still have like any jet lag? Because I came on Tuesday and still like a little dizzy.
I think I'm pretty much past it now, I hope.
But you've been a player age at quite many years. How many?
I started representing players in 1972, and I started representing European players in 1974.
Who was your actually your first client?
My first North American client was players by the name of Terry Ball and Bobby Leader. First European clients were Ulf Nilsson and Anders Hedberg, followed quickly by Heksi Vioranta and Veli-Pekka Kettela. So
familiar names.
Yes.
And you're still representing like some Finnish players. Like how many Finnish players do you represent?
That are playing over in the NHL at this time, I think 8 or 9. Saku and Mikko and Teemu Selänne, Jarkko Ruutu.
Big names.
Yes, some big names, that's for sure. Yeah.
What was the main reason to come to Finland this time?
Well, there are a couple of things. I'm going to see some of the games, and also the induction into the Finnish Hockey Hall of Fame with Matti Väisänen and Teppo Numminen, both two individuals I know very well and think highly of. So that's the big reason.
Okay. So how do you see a Finnish national team in this tournament?
Well, the little bit I've seen, it's been impressive, but it's a very tight tournament too. I love the atmosphere. The atmosphere in this building tonight, for example, it's electric in there, so that's great.
Any clients here playing today?
Robert Nilsson played this afternoon for Sweden, but nobody in the game right now. Ville Peltonen is a client I've acted for many years when he was over in North America, but nobody else currently.
But you know, Ville Peltonen is like one of the top players ever in Finland. Could you describe the Team Finland's captain a little bit?
Oh, he's well, I remember him best from '94 or '95 when you won the World Championship, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and I was lucky enough to represent all of them when they went to the NHL. Ville's a highly intelligent, highly dedicated athlete. He's just he's a dream to work with, and I'm sure he's a dream to coach. He's a great player.
Where do you nowadays live?
I live in Winnipeg, Canada.
Are you a little bit pissed off that there's no NHL team in Manitoba this time?
Well, we were obviously sad to lose the team when it left in '95, but we're trying to get a team back there. We're a city of 750,000, so that's a small market for NHL hockey, and that's the reason why we haven't had a team back so far. But they are trying very hard to get one back.
Yeah, but the fact is that Phoenix is much more lousier hockey town compared to Winnipeg, where, as you know, and as you people know there, that all the Canadians love hockey as much as Finnish people.
Yeah, the appetite for hockey is obviously much stronger in Winnipeg, but I think the Phoenix market is it may be as many as 4 million people, or certainly growing to 4 million people. So it's a pretty difficult sell.
One of your old clients is here as well, Matti Hagman, one of the most legendary players in Finnish league. Describe him a little bit, and when was the time when you heard about him for the very first time?
Heksi Vioranta, well, I heard about him it was about in '75. I mean, he played in the Canada Cup in 1976. He was the top Finnish player. I think he was only 19 at the time.
Yeah.
And he signed with Boston that year. And Heksi Vioranta connected me with Matty when Matty was asked by the Boston to get someone to represent him. So that's when I first met him, and I've acted for him over the years, and it's fun to get together with him again today here.
Yeah, and he was a good player as well.
He was a great player. He at one time, I think you could have said quite legitimately he was the best passer in the world. But there was he was amazing with his passing. He was a gifted player. So smart and so good with the puck. He was a treat.
Is this just a legend, or is it a true story that Wayne Gretzky was the guy who took his place as a #1 center player from Edmonton Oilers?
Well, they were they came together at the time. The centers when Matty was in Edmonton, the three centers on the team were Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, and Matty. So Matty, you can imagine how tough it was to get ice time there. And I think even then he had 21 goals back when getting 20 goals was a big deal in the league. And he was not doing that with a lot of ice time. I mean, he was really making the most of his minutes. So he and particularly back in Finland, I mean, he was in a class by himself. You know, no question, he's one of the great players of all time.